guys are so close-minded.
Previously on I Got This.
You'll find yourself on the couch.
Go out far enough out there.
And hang myself. I'm not your black wife.
On this episode of I Got This.
It's okay. It's all right.
A lifeguard dives into the water and rescues me.
This is important.
I got this.
We all met up for breakfast because at this point we're starting to get to know each other.
After a coffee shop.
It was early in the morning.
Me, Sarah, and J-Rod kind of lingered off together.
The coffee shop was really cool. I got to catch up with John and Manny.
At that time, we talked more with Kay and reflecting on what happened.
When you have a child, you're supposed to support them.
Yeah.
That's what you
For how
made.
long?
That's what you made.
How long?
Their whole life. I liked it because now it was one-on-one. And parents, I think, want you to do something so badly because society says it.
And that's when we started getting a better understanding. I said, you know, that was a great conversation.
It felt like an argument that I didn't want to be a part of. I told them I'm always at home, so that's why I'm so excited to see you guys. But at the same time, I'm so pulled back from group conversations because I'm not communicating with people all day. Like if I'm communicating with somebody, it's just like my little brother or my mom, and that's about it. So I'm learning.
Yes, you missed a fun one.
You did. You missed.
I can give you 2 guesses on who got into it.
J-Rod wasn't there at the pool hall incident.
Nothing like it.
Rumble in the Bronx.
I was waiting for you to finish because, you know, I've been married for 26 years.
I remember looking at Taniki, I remember looking at Sarah, and I was like,
And I realized that
John and Taniki. Just guessed it.
I'm going to let you go out far enough out there.
And hang myself.
Hang
I'm
yourself?
not your black wife.
No, he wasn't there when it was all crazy.
Yeah. Okay. He said something about his wife, and then I just pretty much told him, I said, listen, I'm not your black wife. I'm not. You're not going to talk to me how you want to talk to me.
Like, you know when you go to the family reunion, who's gonna be the 2 cousins arguing? You know it. You know it on top. Yup, that's John and Taniki. They going over again.
So I told J-Rod what happened, and that kind of caught him up to date.
I had to apologize because I personally do not like holding someone else accountable for my response. I saw how, after all these years, just being around certain people, like you were in the military and you were white, and knowing that what those white men in the military did to me, you're not them.
And I apologized to John for my response, not about the black wife comment, because I think that needed to be said. I think how we've been communicating, that's what I mean. The way we're going about it is just all kinds of wrong.
I'm apologizing to you because I'm acknowledging that you are not him. You are not them. I mean, if he took my apology, you know, if he didn't, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it pushing now because I released it. As of right now, that's what happened. That's what it is.
Serious question though, serious question. Who won the pool game?
It was the last day my son was here.
He's going back to Memphis today, so it's been hard.
You know, I actually thought I had an extra month with my son, and it really felt like it went way too soon. I felt like I didn't spend enough time with him. I felt like I didn't have enough, you know, I wanted to do more.
Speaking of him,
Hey!
really? Really?
Early morning.
And this is why.
It was difficult. It was definitely difficult. Yeah, so.
And then Sarah and me had a moment once J-Rod and his son left, and that was special.
The coffee shop for me was definitely a bonding moment with Taniki.
We just had the 1-year anniversary of my dad's passing just past week, so that was like really hard.
Taniki has this ability to like see into you and like see the real issue or real thing that's happening.
That moment was the breaking point between us tearing down our walls with each other and just kind of being girls.
Because I didn't have that good relationship with my dad, like he never approved, well I don't want to say approved, but he was like never proud of anything of the accomplishments, because you know I'd gotten pregnant and had kids when I was 17, baby's daddy was incarcerated. It was not the thing that you want for your kids.
And right after my father passed away, I had a dream about him, and that dream was that like blessing almost from my dad telling me, you know, follow your heart, you have my blessing, to get on the water.
I realized in that moment that Sarah had a lot of hurts in her life that she covers up with laughs. And in that moment in the coffee shop, we just kind of let all of that down.
It's almost like you're holding a dam.
You know, it's a barrier I put up, you know. I don't let everyone see the real me, so to speak.
Why did you suppress them?
Because I don't know.
You were afraid that if you let tears fall,
It's like the dam is gonna break and then you're gonna let it all fall.
For your soul.
Yeah.
They are meant to express what the body and the mind cannot deal with.
I don't like to cry so much, and she was just let it out, and so I cried on her shoulder a little bit.
Sarah,
Yeah.
come here. I know you want to cry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Yep.
It's gonna be okay.
We talked about it just enough to where she got a chance to release some of that, and that was special.
And Taniki saw right through it all, so I love you, girl. Love you.
It's time to get busy.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, and go.
This time when we got here, I'm on, I'm ready. Today is group class, and that's what I've been doing. You feel like you have nothing left. They're like, come on, you know, you can do it.
Leash it up, T. Fight through it, T.
I was determined to go back to my intention. I heard what Donna said.
Sunday, what did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
You were supposed to run, weren't you?
Oh, she went in. Like, it wasn't a little bit called out.
Okay, so nothing. And then Monday, nothing.
She called me out.
So what we have to do is we have to keep the schedule organized.
When you up here and you got that level high, pumped up, you ready to go, what happens when you're down here and you're running out of gas? You mess up.
And I already told you, you walk in and I'll know if you've done it or not.
Yeah, you did.
I told Donna the reason why I keep failing at this health and fitness and all of that stuff is because I get really, really amped up. I'm motivated, and then what happens when the will runs out? What happens when the kids need me, my husband needs me?
Because in my head and in my heart, I have the heart of a lion, but I think I allow life to get in, and it's been stopping me.
Last time I had that cry spell, I'm done crying. I want what I know God told me I would do. I want it. I'm gonna push myself till my legs, my arms, just like jello.
She's seen a great improvement. The improvement has been her cardiovascular endurance has totally improved. She just completed a 10-mile run, and that was the first benchmark to see where she really was.
All right, so Taniki, week 8. And step up on the scale.
Numbers don't lie on the weight scale, so I was a little apprehensive.
All righty.
When she got up on the scale, in 8 weeks, she's lost 11 pounds, almost 12 pounds actually. So I'm very excited about that.
Woo! All right.
All right, we've lost 11 pounds over here, guys.
All right. That's what's up. Yes. Awesome. Like, it's only going to get better, and seeing those markers being passed, I know that finish line is coming. Thank you.
Good job.
Yes. Keep going.
Keep going.
So over the last few weeks, John has been participating in the Introduction to Mindfulness course. I know when I first met him, he was saying, I know how to do this, I know how to relax. At night, I relax my feet, relax my legs, I go to sleep. When John came in the door, he was extremely stressed. I hadn't seen him like that before.
I had a cancer scare last week, so had a melanoma removed off my back. I'm glad I got this and other techniques that I've learned because I used that a lot this last week.
I had an incident earlier today with someone, and I was very stressed when I got there. Norfolk traffic and fighting traffic and all that's one thing, but you know, my mind was preoccupied. So when I got there, I was pretty stressed.
What we're going to do tonight is we're going to review the body scan practice.
Mindfulness is concentrate on your body, everything from your fingertips to your toes, and physically, with your mind, control your body.
What's here is here, and we're just noticing that. Allow the awareness to spread into the ankles.
And just systematically go through your body and check each part out like a checklist. And then when you go through the whole body, you relax.
Little by little, we're just learning to stay in our own body. And then we can really show up for others.
Early today, I had a situation, interaction with somebody, and it really brought me down. So I'm glad I learned these details and this practice that I did right here, along with other things I've learned in my life. And I think it finally put everything in the house, put it together, all the rooms where I connected.
He has the tools. He's going to have to keep working the mindfulness muscle. Can he do it? I think he can. Will he do it? I certainly hope so.
My name is J-Rod, and I want to be a television producer.
How's it going? You think you're on the path?
Yeah. It's coming together. I want to make sure that it's running smooth. The funny thing is when me and Steph first talked.
How many sketches do you think you're going to need? Are they wide-ranging? They know how to light?
Oh, Jesus. And she gave me so many different ideas that I needed to implement when it came to reaching this goal. It was a little daunting.
So I did my first shot list and my first call sheet.
How did everybody take that you've been working with? Were they like, what the heck is this?
They didn't do that. I've been around this for a minute.
Yeah.
So when I receive a call sheet, I'm used to receiving a call sheet. They received it, and they're still asking me, so where are we meeting at? What time are we meeting?
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my God, like everything's on the freaking call sheet. Like,
Yeah.
look.
But she definitely gave me a lot of great things to think about, which I think added to the stress as well.
I don't want to be too hard, but at the same time, I just want them to get it. Like, get this,
Yeah.
because this is important. This
Yeah.
is going to help you. This is going to help us.
Yep.
It's a lot still. You know, my main objective, like I said, was early anyway. Let me just hear what she has to say. Let me bring it in so I know, let me add to this big pot.
But you know what? When it gets overwhelming, the one thing you need to do is create your own shot sheet. You know what I mean? Make your little to-do list, and figure out the baby steps. Don't think this big, think this big.
My name is Sarah Pope. Something that I would love to do is to start my own eco tour company.
Hey, Sarah. Hi.
I met with Jen for the second time at her office at the Bayport Credit Union.
So I went ahead and typed everything up.
Okay.
Market analysis is what
Yes.
we talked about last time.
And
Excellent.
that's what I
So
tried.
good. Let's take a look at that.
I was able to show her my wonderfully put together business plan and whatnot, and how well I executed that.
What you've done in the market analysis is awesome.
She was so proud of me, and then she told me, you have to do financial projections now, and I was like, oh.
You need to flesh this out a little bit because you really need to see projections by month.
So I had more homework to do.
Okay, so you're going to work on making these a little more graphically and expanding that a little bit so we can see.
So per month and the fluctuations with the seasons.
Yeah, with the seasons and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yep.
It does take a lot of paperwork and Excel spreadsheet knowledge, know how to do that. That's always fun.
It's not, but it is not fun. 5 tours each week with 10 participants in each one.
Yeah, I was starting on a wave, and that was just, you know, increasing the height on that wave.
Well, I want to say again, thank you for meeting with me and helping me out and getting everything organized. I know I need to get my financial projections in order.
We talked some about the financial projections and how that needs to be developed a little bit more, and I gave her some things to think about, so that's what she's going to be working on for the next time we meet.
She was definitely my mentor, and all that encompasses that word, because she, you know, told me where I needed to grow, but she also told me, you know, where I did well. So, thanks again, Jen.
My rehearsal with Cabana was really good. I think I learned a lot about myself.
First, we're going to perform ABCs in front center stage.
Okay.
And I want you to perform.
It was inside a gym, and he had like a big wall mirror. It was really good. I got to see myself, see how weird I looked and how nervous I looked, and I got to break out of it. So it was like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon.
It's risky. The game is so empty. Not stopping with the money comes swiftly.
Because it was like I was watching myself develop and grow right in that moment, and I was working for it. So today was a success. I almost died, but it was a success. I got this, and now I'm ready to perform with them and their wonderful band.
My name is Manny Mitchell, and I'm an up-and-coming motivational speaker.
I'm excited because tonight's, as far as I know, Manny's first speech in front of a different Toastmaster crowd than his normal club, which is always a little bit more nerve-wracking.
I have been working on staying still and not pacing back and forth.
When last we worked, I asked him to work on making his presentation more conversational.
I focused on what I did not have more than what I did have.
His speech needed to be a little bit longer. All right, 4 minutes and 43 seconds. You would have barely qualified.
Yeah, I'm bored of that.
Please help me welcome Mr. Manny Mitchell.
I gave a speech. It was called Succumb or Overcome. I'd like to tell you a story and tell you a fear that I gave into.
I think this is a very big step for Manny, speaking outside of his club environment. You're used to your own little family. It's still within the Toastmasters environment, but he's speaking at another club now, a bunch of strangers.
Failing doesn't take away your potential to succeed. And succumbing doesn't take away your potential to overcome, Mr. Toastmaster.
He still needs to work on getting more material because he didn't fill the allotted time slot.
That was still something that I needed to improve on, whether it was having more material or whether it was pausing more.
So it's getting better. I think you still got a little ways to go. I could tell that you were more comfortable with this. It wasn't like you were acting, it was more conversational, and that you did know your speech pat inside and out. So, good job.
Well, that was the main goal. Thank you, man.
Hi, I'm Michaela, or as many know, Kay. I am an aspiring rap artist. So we are here at Margaret 20, and I'm nervous, I'm excited. I can't even express how I feel right now. Like, it's crazy, the vibe is good, and I'm just ready to perform. I'm ready to go, and I waited for this, so I'm happy.
Everybody say, I got this.
I got this.
Give it up for none other than Kay!
Oh, keep that going, okay. I said, let me sit it.
When I first came out there, I kind of ran on. I was like, started rapping. I was just like, wait, I'm excited. Everything's going fast. I had to calm down, get my groove, get on the beat, and just, vibe out.
Goodness, can I be so cleaner? Like 3,000, ain't nobody fresher. Ain't no position, you up for railing. I'm a Chevelle cool, baby, touch my dress. Baby, let me do my thing.
Once I slowed down, got on beat, and just started rapping, everyone started vibing out and stuff.
Why you so close to deep and take your legacy around the ground? So you really know that you had to crown you up. Who's doing how?
It's exciting to see her so excited about being a performer and being a star. She did an awesome job. She was courageous, and I expect great things out of her.
Thank y'all so much. I love y'all.
So I just got done performing, and I think I did amazing. And I think it was one of the best shows I've ever done so far. So I just feel good. I feel good. I got it all. I worked, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
On the next episode of I Got This.
Hey guys, ready to do some flying?
The struggles at iFly directly correlated to the struggles I was having.
It's clear that you're motivated and you're having an awesome time, but I'm not a doctor.